already, I like to create beauty related content here on this channel, so if that is something you guys are interested in, please make sure that you are subscribed and click the bell just so you're notified every single time I upload. That also goes to you guys that have been around for a while now. Make sure that the bell is on. So today's video is a very exciting one, which I do believe one of my subscribers asked me to do as well, like ages ago. And today we are going to be looking over and reviewing the new BH Cosmetics Christmas collection. I believe this is their HoHo Holidays collection. Now, if you want to know what I think about these products, you want to see some swatches, make sure that you stick around and let's just get into the video. Okay, so I just thought I'd give you guys a rundown of this whole collection. So there are more bits to the collection than just these 3 items that I have here. I do believe in this there is a brush set. I'm just getting up Beauty Bay so that we can have a look together. In this collection there is a 12-piece brush set. So this brush set is originally £24. It's just a mixture of face and eye brushes. Then we've got an eyeliner. So this eyeliner is the Lump of Coal BH liquid eyeliner. It should be £5.95. So I didn't pick that up just because I didn't really need any new brushes. And then there is the OMG Glitter Face and Body Gel. So this should be £10.50. Again, I didn't really need anything like that, so I didn't pick that one up. There's actually 9 shades to pick from, but I believe that this one is specifically the Christmas one, I want to say. And then the only other thing available right now is the highlighter palette, which I do have in front of me as well. The 2 eyeshadow palettes currently on Beauty Bay are not in stock, but hopefully they will stock them fairly quickly. So this is the Let It Glow highlighter palette, and I will obviously show you this, including swatches, in a little while. So this item should be £11.95, but this is the Let It Glow highlighter palette. So in here you do get 4 highlighters. So the more golden one, starting here, is called Sugar Cookie. You've then got Starlight, which is the dark one next to it. You've got Tinsel, which is the golden one, and then you've also got Below Zero. You can see that there are fingerprints in this because I did already start filming this video a few days ago, but it did not go to plan and I ended up just stopping halfway through. So I have already tested these, although obviously I will test them again. All opinions on my own and stuff. Then we've got this. This is the Nice Shadow palette. I believe this is around £9.95. This is just what it looks like. It is quite small and quite cute. So I'm just gonna pin this against another BH palette, just so you guys can see the size difference, because this is quite small. But I will quickly show you the inside. So you do get a mirror, and then these are all the shadows. So this palette cost me £6.95 in the sale. It's quite a like berry toned palette, and then you've got pops of kind of silver and blue down here. There's like a white to blue shift, I feel like. And then you do have some golds and things as well. This is the Weekends Vibes Avocado Toast. Now I know this is a totally different collection, but just so you guys can get a feel of how small this one is. This is avocado. This is the Nice palette. That's the height difference. It's only a little bit smaller in height, but in width and things it is quite small. And again, I know the pans are a different shape in this one, but the pans are so tiny in this Christmas collection one. Like, look how much smaller they are. They are small. I'm actually not going to be swatching this one today or doing a review of this one today. I did just want to show it you in this video, but there will be another video later on. It's probably going to be like this time next week maybe, and you guys will get to see this palette in action, because I can't do both palettes today. Like, I want them to have their own videos. So yeah, that's that palette. And then what we are going to be testing out today is the highlight palette, but also the Naughty palette. I was going to call it the Naughty List. It's not. It's called the Naughty palette. This, in comparison to this, is huge. You could literally probably get like 4 of these for the size of this one. So yeah, this is a 30 colour eyeshadow palette. This one is a 16 colour eyeshadow palette. So yeah, this one's got 30 shades. I was halfway through swatching this the last time I filmed this video. because I'm gonna have to do all those swatches again. But this is what the palette looks like. It is it's got a lot of browns, golds, you've got some purples in here. So this is the eyeshadow palette we will be testing. I'm feeling quite Christmassy today. I feel like maybe like quite a Christmassy look, quite gold, quite red. So the price of this particular palette is actually £24.95, so it's quite pricey, I feel like, but we'll test out whether I think it's worth it quality wise. So what we're going to do first is we are going to swatch and test the highlighters, because I actually have no highlighter on right now and it feels weird. So there are 4 highlighters in this, and I am going to test out probably this one today, and then I want to do this one in my other video, just because I feel like those are the 2 main ones I'm going to be able to get away with. But anyway, let's get into some swatches. Does my camera want to focus? Thank you. Okay, so these are the 4 shades, and I only lightly dipped in. So we've got Sugar Cookie, Starlight, Tinsel, and Below Zero. I think I'm going to be able to get away with Tinsel, Below Zero, and Sugar Cookie. I'm definitely not going to be able to get away with Starlight on the face, but we can use it on the eyes, so it's fine. Okay, so for anybody interested, I am going to be using the Morphe Jaclyn Hill JH30 brush. It's like quite a fat brush, and I'm going to go in with Sugar Cookie. Oh yes, that is beautiful. It's quite a thick, like chunky highlight. It's not a thin formula. I don't know how to explain it. Like, you know it's there. It's that kind of formula, but it's not glittery as such. Like, there is a little bit of glitter, but it's not like bam glitter on your face. I think you can definitely put too much on where it does look quite caked. It's that kind of formula that's quite intense, so a little really does go a very long way. I'm going to try a little bit of Tinsel over the top. Yeah, see, Tinsel is straight up yellow. It's quite dark actually. I love that. Really love that. Okay, so I will give all verdicts, like overall opinions and stuff, at the end of this video. So now let's get on to the swatches of this bad boy. This is going to take a little while, I think. So I'm going to go row by row. There are glitters in this palette, so if that is something you don't like, there are a few. I actually got four rows down, and there was only 1 glitter in that whole section of 4, but I do believe there is another one on the bottom row, so I guess we'll just see. So let's go. Okay, so I've got the first 3 shades. We've got Snow Day, which is a gorgeous shimmer. We've got Cheers and Mold, which is our first matte. Those shimmers are so creamy, like there's so much left on my finger. I could keep going. They are a little bit like on the not chalky but chunky side in a way, that they go on quite creamy, but when you go to swatch them they are a little bit chunkier, but they come off absolutely beautiful. Then we've got Jingle Bells, which is the glitter, and Yuletide, which is another matte. So that's how the glitter comes off. Like, not the best, not the worst, but then glitters never swatch well, so it doesn't really matter. But that is the first row. Next row we've got Hot Chocolate, Meringue, and Secret Santa, which are 3 mattes. I think they go quite well with the mattes that we've already got, which is quite nice. And then we've got Rudolph and Candy Cane, and Rudolph is like a true red, which is really nice to see because that's not something that people put in palettes very often. So that is row number 2, is those 5 there. So that's the first 2 rows. Row number 3 we've got Decked Out. Whoa, that's a beautiful shade. Nutcracker and Ornaments. Oh wow, that is beautiful. That is like a duochrome. It looks pink in here. I feel like it looks more pink anyway. This one here, like, it looks pink and then it comes off quite white. And then we've got Santa Baby and Sugar Plum, which is quite like a mauvey kind of colour. So that's row number 3. That shimmer is stunning. I actually just can't get over that shimmer. We've got Canned Fruit, which is that gorgeous purpley colour. Oh. Ho 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 and Coal, which is a black, but I feel like it's not a true black. I feel like it has got some red. Then we've got Very Merry and Balsam. Not sure, it's quite green though, it's a matte green. So that is row number 4, and that's 3 and 4 together. Spicy, Misbehave, Mistletoe. Oh, that's a beautiful colour. I'll tell you what, BH Cosmetics do beautiful like duochrome type shimmers. I've loved all of them out of like Blueberry Muffin and Avocado Toast, and now they've brought some of them kind of shades into this. Like this is like a green to gold and it's just beautiful. Then we've got Rum and Frosting. A bit more like all over the place kind of. I really like these two. I mean, I like all of them, but as like to go with the rest of the palette, I really like these colours. This one is a little bit random, but like I still like it. It's a pretty colour. So last row now, we've got Greeting, Panettone, I think that's how you say it. Yeah, Spiked Cider, which is a gorgeous like red shimmer. 2 more colours left. So we've got another glitter. So this one is Chestnuts, and then we've got Brick for the last one. So that is row 6, and then this is 5 and 6. So that is all of the colours from this palette. Obviously swatches don't mean anything or everything. Some colours really don't swatch well but then pay off really well in the end. So we're going to get rid of this, going to get some eye base on, and then we will get on with trying this on the eyes. Hi everyone, so I'm back. I've got rid of all the swatches and I've popped on some P. Louise base. This one is a miniature of the number 2, Rumor 2. I've actually really been enjoying this little miniature one. Actually, I think I definitely need to invest in a Rumor 2 in the future, because I do quite like. I'm going to do something quite different for me. We're not going to go bright, we're not going to go purple, we're going to go brown, we're going to go gold, we're going to go Christmassy, because this is a Christmas palette. We're going to use Morphe brushes. I'll tell you which ones along the way. And I think I am going to start off with a transition shade. Who Am I? I feel like I've gone back in time. Just because I want to try and test out as many shades as possible for you guys. So I'm going to go in with Secret Santa, which is this brown one here. It's quite a light brown. And I'm just going to take this on a slightly fluffier brush. This is the Morphe M433. It just looks like so. I'm going to give this a go and see what we think. I'm also going to zoom you guys in a little bit. Okay, so now I've got that shade on. I'm going to go in with the same brush and I'm going to take the shade, maybe Mould, which is this like orangey brown here. I don't know whether to go in with this one or maybe this one. Do I make it a bit more red? Make it more brown? I don't know. I'm gonna go in with Mould first. Okay, I'm gonna go in with the shade Santa Baby now. I'm gonna concentrate this one a little bit more on the outer bit, but kind of all over still. Darken up this look a little bit. I think I'm going to go in with this shade, which is Yuletide. It's like an orangey brown. I'm going to take this on a Morphe 441 brush, which is a slightly bigger brush than what we have been using. This one I just want to like blend it out a little bit more, but also add in Yuletide. I'm going to go off camera and I'm going to cut my crease with blank canvas from P. Louise. But this is honestly one of the best things for cutting your crease. And then when we come back, we're going to pick a shimmer from the palette. So yeah, let's go do that. So cut my crease, not very well. We're going to go with it. If anybody's interested, I use the Real Techniques accent brush, I think it is. It's like the really itty bitty tiny brush. Just looks like this. What are we going to go in with? Do we want like a pure gold, or do we want like a pinky gold? I think what I'm going to do is pop the shade Spicy on, which is like more of a true gold. I'm going to use the, just having a look at my brushes, I'm going to use the Morphe 213 before all the lighting goes, because although it's 10 to 4, it's going really dark now. Let's pop this shade on. Oh my god, it's beautiful. Camera, I'm gonna put my mascara and lashes on, and then when we get back we will review the look. Oh my god, it's so dark now. Right, I can see the moon, that's how much it's setting. So it's the end of the video, so let's review. The lashes that I have on are my faves as per. It's this multi-pack from Lit Lash. This is the day and night set from Lit Lash. There's some very bold ones. These are the first ones. So this is just what they look like. I always put all the shadows underneath, and I used the colour that we used for our highlighter for my inner corner. Oh, and my lips, if you're interested, it's a Primark lip liner, a red one. It is the MUA Velvet Matte liquid lipstick in the shade Reckless, and then these are a little bit drying, like too drying. So I also have a Profusion like glittery lip gloss that was in a set last year for Christmas, but this is the overall look. Now let's review. So the highlighter palette, like I said at the beginning of the video, definitely I'm going to try this out again. I want to go for this shade next time when we test the Nice palette out. I think for the price, this is a really good quality highlighter palette. I will say that I don't think it's the best colour selection, because I feel like there isn't really an in-between shade if you're like on the more tan side, but you're not dark enough to get away with this shade here. I feel like I could get away with this gold shade, so I do feel like it could have done with one that was just in the middle. But other than that, the formula is nice. However, if you are more of a, if you don't really like glittery highlighters, like I've looked at this in the light a little bit more, and it is quite glittery, like my face is very glittery, and I haven't really used any of the glitters on my face today. Or I haven't used glitters on my face today other than this highlighter. So I do think they are more a little bit on the glittery side, but they're not the most glittery highlighters that I've used in the world. I think for the price, especially right now, the price of this, I would 100% pick this up. I think it's a really nice quality. Really good. I don't really have anything negative other than I feel like it did need an in-between shade. But this packaging is super cute, and overall it definitely does get a thumbs up from me. And then we've got the big palette. So this palette is lovely. I will admit I really enjoyed this palette. I don't mind the fact that there's two glitters in here, especially because it's a Christmas palette. You would expect glitters to be in here. However, I would have liked a gold glitter and a silver glitter, because the two glitters that you get in this are both very on the gold side, and I just would have preferred a silver glitter if you were to put glitter in here. I know people don't really like glitters, but out of 30 shades, only two of them are glitters, so it's not really that bad. I think colour selection is pretty good. I will say that there is quite a bit of fallout and quite a lot of kick up from the mattes in this palette, and to be honest, and from the shimmers. So if that is something you don't really enjoy, this one does do it a lot, especially like the more browny tones I use, like the darker browns. Definitely the shade Santa Baby, which is this one here, did it a lot, but that never bothers me. Other than the fallout, I think it has worked really beautifully. I think the mattes and the shimmers blended beautifully together as well, which I'm a really big fan of, and overall I do really like this palette. Do I think it's worth the £25 price tag? I mean, I don't see why not. There are other brands you can get that kind of price tag from. For 30 shades, yeah, I think the quality is pretty good, so you know, I'd definitely try and grab it on sale if you can, but if not, I don't think it's too bad a price at all. So I'm so sorry this last clip was in the dark practically and my camera doesn't want to focus, but I do hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, don't forget to give it a big thumbs up, don't forget to comment down below and subscribe to my channel, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.